Firefighters hoping that cooler temperatures and increased humidity will help them boost containment on the Mosquito Fire that's burning in Placer and El Dorado counties. The latest update from CAL FIRE shows the fire has grown to nearly 50,000 acres and is now 18% contained. At least 46 homes and other buildings have been destroyed. Nearly 6,000 others are still threatened at this point. Well, nearly 12,000 people who have been evacuated because of the fire are anxiously waiting to find out if their homes are still standing. Rachel Wolf is live at the evacuation center at Sierra College in Rockland with the latest details there. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to point out, attention everybody, see that blue? That is called the sky. Look up the sky. It's blue. We haven't seen it in days, and that means that there's fresh air to breathe, which is key. Also means that there's not so much smoke and a haze, and that's promising for those people who are here, who are camped out in trailers. This is the area outside the campus center where we were earlier, and they are walking in to get breakfast. We were live at 7 o'clock where they're cooking up pancakes and eggs and all that. A lot of folks, you can hear generators. They're parked here in the parking lot, and then there's folks living out of their car. This gentleman with his dog right here just waiting for word as to what is going to happen next. As you mentioned, we do have an increase in the amount of acres, but also an increase in the amount of percentage that the fire is contained. We know that we do have more than 24 homes that have been damaged, and that's been difficult for the folks who are at the different shelters. There's over 200 people at 3 different shelters in this area, and a lot of them are struggling. They're struggling because they're wondering if their house is burned, and they are sad, some of them because their pets are not with them. And they're trying to focus on working from home while others are retired. There's a number of different situations. We've met a few people who are homeless in the midst of all this, and they don't know what's happening next. We caught up with one gentleman who said, you know what, I'm just going to be patient and I'm going to wait for word as to what happens next.
Yeah, there's more to it when the fire's over. It's not, when the fire's out, it's not over. Things are still burning and you just can't see it.
And so that's one of the things that's tricky. We explained about the fact that you can see trees 2 or 3 days later, those trees are gone. They're burning from beneath. And then there's nothing but an ash pile. And then when you go, there's tree stumps that are in essence a danger for you. Several different shelters in the area. Of course, we have this one at Sierra College. Then we have one in Placerville at Green Valley Community Church and one in Cameron Park at Cameron Park Community Center. The Salvation Army. Salvation Army is here, and they are talking with folks, trying to get them the services they need. No insurance companies yet. That is often the case in these types of situations where there is damage, is they will bring folks in to help out with those types of applications and things like that, and the logistics of where to go and what to do when you don't have a home to return to and it's a hazmat site. So that's a whole other step in the process, a very difficult step for some folks.
Yeah, so many things to consider. All right, Rachel Wolf live for us in Rockland this morning. Thank you, Rachel.